Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Moonriver. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. And if you haven't seen the previous update, make sure you check it out before watching this one. Now, and it's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of your video. Obviously, click the card. It's going to take you to the previous update. Watch that, get more context, and then come back to this one. So as you can see, we have lost this support trend line of this symmetrical triangle. We broke down below it, and now we're starting, I think we're going to open up a new candle tonight below it. And that would be kind of bearish, and then I would expect a bounce off of this crossroads over here. So where the two resistance lines meet each other, we could get rejected from $394 and then come back to the golden ratio. Obviously, this is assuming that we have already broken above the golden ratio. We have to break above the golden ratio before anything else. That is the most important level of the Fibonacci retracement. And long term, we do have our 1.618 at $815. So now, as you can see, we are holding, we've almost held the 0.5 as support. We had these two candles wick below and actually opened below, but we managed to get above it. I did give you some buy orders at $327 last video, and from there we're up like 26-27%. Obviously, we came back down on the 55 EMA, and I always give you the 55 EMA as a nice buying opportunity because we're in between the EMAs, we're consolidating, and once you start getting above the 20, you're already in profit. So yeah, these pullbacks are always a great opportunity to get involved in the projects. Like always, 0.5, nice support level, $332. Well, actually a bit higher than that. So $333 is your buy order if we start coming back down. Below that, you do have $302, but I would expect us to come back that low if Bitcoin is going to start coming back down and correcting all the way to the lower 50Ks, okay? So after that, we do have this strong resistance level over here. As you can see, the 786, we've been rejected from that area multiple times, and that is a strong resistance level at $418. So if you're entering Movr for a quick trade, and then you can enter right now, let's say, and hold until you get to the 786, that would be a 19% trade, which is not a bad trade in my opinion. But overall, what we've done, we've lost the support of the triangle, and now we either break above the horizontal resistance, or you're going to consolidate and consolidate and consolidate until we have another bullish pattern. In fact, we do have a bullish pattern, which is a falling wedge. I'm going to show it to you once we get to KuCoin. Now, jumping into the daily RSI, you can see that we almost got rejected from this zone at 52 on the index, and I did show you the zone, many moons ago, and we've been rejected from that zone before, so you could have sold once you came up to this area, and we back tested it as resistance even over here. So right now we're coming back down, and I would still say this is a great time to be entering Moonriver. Let's see if we can see any support levels. Well, actually, I do think we can have a nice support level over here. Yeah, so this would be a very nice support level to enter. So if you see the daily RSI come back anywhere below the index of 43, I would say that would be a nice entry point, because you see that we bounced off this area once, and we had two bounces off this area before. So it's great to enter on these pullbacks, and this is one zone that you want to be eyeballing. Obviously, we have this large resistance trend line over here, this horizontal pink trend line that you want to break, and you've been, hitting it as resistance multiple times, but once you break, it's going to be glorious, okay? Patience is key to everything. Now, jumping into KuCoin, we are on the daily chart, and last video I did give you a falling wedge. Now, it is a bit different over here because we have made a bit of a higher high, so the falling wedge is a bit different, but it's still a falling wedge. We still have our target over here at $464, because a falling wedge is The falling wedge's target is always where the falling wedge was created. So you bounce off support, you create the support, then you bounce off the resistance, you create the resistance, bang, that is your target for the falling wedge, and let me just put a price tag on that, $464. So as you can see, you're still nowhere close the apex of this falling wedge, and you can potentially even come back down to the 382 over here on the fib, which is sitting at $327. And what also I want you to keep in mind is the 80 EMA. I have added the 80 EMA to the chart. This is the daily chart on KuCoin, by the way, and you can see we've held it very nicely as support over here. So you could look at it for future support levels to hold. And you can add in the 35 EMA over here. I do look at the 100 EMA sometimes, but it's not even on the chart because we don't have 100 daily candles opened. So yeah, like I said, the $327 price range on the 382 on the fib is a very nice entry point indeed. And this is pretty much the same fib that I have set up from before, but I'm going to give you this nice buy zone right now from here all the way to there. Okay, and I'm going to give you the price tags. $333 all the way to $307 are your nice entry points for Moonriver. So essentially what can happen is we either bounce off of this rectangle and break out, or we can come back into it, bounce off the lower level of a rectangle and break out, or we can break down from the rectangle and come back down into the apex of the falling wedge and break down and break out to the upside from there. But you know, there's no guarantee that we're going to break down this low and then have a breakout. So you know, your optimal entry points is what I gave you over here, and that would be just a bit below the 80 EMA. But you know, if we're going to have a pullback on Bitcoin, all altcoins are going to pull back with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the daily chart. Let me jump into the stochastic. So the stochastic has had a nice move to the upside from the oversold, but it seems that we're reversing the trend over here, as you can see, and we're on our way to the oversold. So potentially if you start coming back down to the zone and you see yourself below the index of 20 on the stochastic, that is a little signal that's saying, hey, you want to buy me right now. Okay, so let me just draw this trend line over here as well so that we have some nice reference points. Okay, that is, there we go. So we want to be breaking above this level. Actually, let me see. There is a nice level of resistance over here as well. So I'm just going to draw a bit of a different level of resistance on KuCoin from TradingView, just so we have different perspectives on the RSI. So you can see that we have two resistance over here. So one horizontal and this parallel one. And yeah, the RSI pretty much is sitting at neutral over here and doing nothing. And this is the time you want to be entering. And if you see a pullback, you want to enter and buy even more tokens, right? That's how it works. You don't want to be buying and asking yourself, should I buy more when it's in the oversold, in the overbought over here? You want to be asking those questions when you're in the oversold, right? So invest with big brains, basically. So the MACD hasn't given us a bullish cross signal yet, and the bullish cross signal just confirms the uptrend and confirms the fact that we're flipping bullish. But we haven't had that yet on the MACD. So for all of you who are trading based on the MACD, you know, still no signals. But you know, when you get the signal, you're going to be a bit late to the party, as our moderator in the Discord server says, because the price would have already appreciated, and only then you would get the bullish cross. So you're going to miss like a 15 or 20% gains already. So that's pretty much it for Moonriver, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know if I missed out anything on the charts. Let me know if you're excited for this project. Are you holding any tokens? What are your thoughts on it? And make sure to check me out on Twitter. We do have a Telegram chat and a Discord server, as well as a Patreon, where you can get more exclusive stuff and exclusive content, early access, and all that good stuff. And it's a great way to support me as well. Also, guys, make sure to check out ExpressVPN. I do have a special deal for you where you can get 3 extra months for free. So ExpressVPN is the best VPN we have here in the space, and especially for us in the crypto space, it is very important to keep our data safe and encrypted, and the governments and your local network providers will not be able to track down your data if you're using a VPN, so it secures your network. So sign up for 12 months of unlimited access to ExpressVPN and our ultra-fast global network, and you'll get 3 extra months for free. So you can get your money back within a 30-day range with no problems. If you don't like something, they have 24/7 customer support, and you can enjoy unrestricted access worldwide. So ExpressVPN defeats content restrictions and censorship to deliver unlimited access to video, music, social media, and more from anywhere in the world. So we know that Netflix does this all the time, and all the other streaming platforms, region block content to certain countries, and this is a great way to get through that. So you're going to stay secure and anonymous online. So it hides your IP address, and you can basically switch your IP address to an IP address in Japan or in the Netherlands, wherever you want. They have more than 3,000 servers in 94 countries. So you can get ExpressVPN on all your devices, your MacBook, your laptop, whatever it is, your phone, console, router. You can get it all installed on all of those. So yeah, the links are going to be in the description, guys. Obviously, if you use them, it's going to support me as well, but I really do think this is a great product, and I do think we can all benefit from it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.